Hello students. Hi, how are you? I hope you are well. Recently we completed our first city exam. Now we will be practice in our next syllabus. So student, let us our online class. Dear students, look at here. Today our discussion topic is pronoun. Do you know where does the pronoun come from? Yes, pronoun comes from parts of speech, and parts of speech is the vital part in our English grammar, and pronoun is one of them. So, student, first of all, we know about what is pronoun and what's the definition of pronoun. So, here I write here, a pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. I repeat it again. A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. For example, Runa is a girl. Runa goes to her school regularly. Here I use pronoun her because if we say more and more time Runa, and Runa, that's why its sound looks like odd. Okay. That's why we use here pronoun her, because if we use here pronoun her instead of Runa. Okay. Here I give another example. Look at here, student. Rana is a boy. Rana loves to play cricket. Rana loves Rana's parents very much. Here I use more than Rana and Rana. Okay, but if I use here pronoun, that you understand that Rana is a boy, then he loves to play cricket and he loves to his parents very much. Here I use he and his instead of Rana. Then our discussion topic is classification of pronoun. Okay, classification of pronoun. There are 8 kinds of pronoun. Students, I repeat it again. There are 8 kinds of pronoun. Number 1, personal pronoun. Number 2, interrogative pronoun. Number 3, demonstrative pronoun. Then number 4, relative pronoun. Number 5, distributive pronoun. Number 6, indefinite pronoun. Number 7, it's reflexive pronoun. Number 8, reciprocal pronoun. Students, I repeat it again. There are 8 kinds of pronoun. Number 1, personal pronoun. Number 2, interrogative pronoun. Number 3, demonstrative pronoun. Number 4, relative pronoun. Number 5, distributive pronoun. Number 6, indefinite pronoun. Number 7, reflexive pronoun. And number 8, reciprocal pronoun. But students, today we will discuss about 4 kinds of pronoun. Okay, today we will discuss only 4 kinds of pronoun. personal pronoun. The pronoun which is used instead of person or thing is known as personal pronoun. I repeat it again, student, look at here. The pronoun which is used instead of person or thing is known as personal pronoun. For example, Hassan is absent because he is ill. Here I use personal pronoun he. Okay, Hassan is absent because he is ill. Here I use personal pronoun he. He and Hassan are same person. Okay, he and Hassan is the same person. Hassan is a noun and we use here he instead of Hassan. Student, I repeat it again. Hassan and he is the same person. Okay, and Hassan is noun. And I use here he instead of Hassan. And it's a personal pronoun. Then I give another example. She is a girl. I repeat it again, student. She is a girl. Here, she also be personal pronoun. Then student, look at here. Here I write classification of personal pronoun. I said the classification of personal pronoun. Number 1, personal pronoun of first person. I say personal pronoun of first person. Number 2, personal pronoun of second person. Personal pronoun of second person. Then number 3, personal pronoun of third person is the classification of personal pronoun. I repeat it again for your own consideration. Look at here, classification of personal pronoun. Number 1, personal pronoun of first person. Then personal pronouns of second person. And number 3, personal pronoun of third person. Number 2 is interrogative pronoun. Here I give the definition of interrogative pronoun. Look at here, student. The pronoun which is used to ask question is known as interrogative. I repeat it again. The pronoun which is used to ask question is known as interrogative pronoun. Dear students, look at here and remind it always. If the WH question in the first front of the sentence and last of all question mark, that's why you indicate it's a interrogative pronoun. Okay, student. When the WH question in the word of the sentence first line and last of all interrogative sign, that's why it's interrogative pronoun. For example, who are you? I say, who are you? Here, who is WH question and last of all question mark, and its indicating point is where's the last of all question mark. That's why you understand it's an interrogative pronoun. Then, what is your name? What is your name? What is the WH question and last of all we are use question mark. That's why you understand it's a interrogative pronoun. I repeat it again, students. Look at here. Interrogative pronoun, the pronoun which is used to ask question is known as interrogative pronoun. And for example, who are you? And number 2, what is your name? So students, interrogative pronoun, you understand the first word is WH question and last of why you indicate that it's a interrogative pronoun. Number 3 is demonstrative pronoun. It's demonstrative pronoun. Here I give the demonstrative pronouns definition. A demonstrative pronoun is a pronoun that is used to point something specific within a sentence. I repeat it again, students. Read it here. A demonstrative pronoun is a pronoun that is used to point something specific within a sentence. For example, this is a pen. This is a pen. Okay, here this is a demonstrative pronoun. This is the indicative point of demonstrative pronoun. Then number 2, those are pineapples. Those are pineapples. Here those is a demonstrative pronoun. These, that, those, such as is a indicative point of demonstrative pronoun or identifying point of demonstrative pronoun. If any sentence starts with this, that, those, that's why you understand it's a demonstrative pronoun. Okay, I repeat it again, student. Look at here. Demonstrative pronoun. A demonstrative pronoun is a pronoun that is used to point something specific within a sentence. For example, this is a pen. Number 2, those are pineapples. And if any sentence starts with this, that, those, such as, that's why you identify this point is of course demonstrative pronoun. And number 4, relative pronoun. Number 4 is relative pronoun. Here's the definition of relative pronoun. A relative pronoun is used to connect a clause or phrase to a noun or pronoun. Dear students, look at here. A relative pronoun is used to connect a clause or phrase to a noun or pronoun. For example, students who study attentively must score GPA 5. Students who study attentively must score GPA 5. Here I use who. Who is WH question. But if WH question use any sentence in the middle position or last of all full stop, that's why you understand it's a relative pronoun. Students, I repeat it again. If WH question used in the middle part of the sentence and of course last of all full stop, that's why you understand it's a relative pronoun. So students, here I give another example. This is a boy who danced in the auditorium. This is a boy who danced in the auditorium. So here I use also who, and who in the middle position, and last of all full stop. Okay, whose position is middle, and last of all I use here full stop. That's why you understand it's a relative pronoun. Okay, I repeat it again, student. Relative pronoun and its definition is: a relative pronoun is used to connect a clause or phrase to a noun or pronoun. For example, students who study attentively must score GPA 5. Full stop. This is the boy who danced in the auditorium. here I use in two sentence, I use here who WH question but in the middle position, and last of all I use here full stop. That's why you understand it's a relative pronoun, not interrogative pronoun, because interrogative pronoun in the last section you use here interrogative sign or question mark, but here I use full stop. That's why it's relative pronoun. Okay? So student, today in our class we learn about pronoun. Where does the pronoun come from? Pronoun comes from parts of speech, and pronoun is a single part of parts of speech. What's the definition of pronoun? Okay. What is pronoun, or what's the definition of pronoun? Okay. Pronoun is 8 kinds of. Number 1, personal pronoun. Number 2, interrogative pronoun. Number 3, demonstrative pronoun. Number 4, relative pronoun. Number 5, indefinite pronoun. Number 6, reflexive pronoun. Number 7, distributive pronoun, and number 8, reciprocal pronoun. Then we know about personal pronoun. What's the definition of personal pronoun, and what's the classification of personal pronoun? Then we know what is interrogative pronoun, or what's the definition of interrogative pronoun. Here I give some example also. Then we know what is demonstrative pronoun, or we give some example also. Then we know about what is relative pronoun, and it's indicating or identifying point. Okay students, so student, today our class is over. We will meet in our next class. So tata, bye bye, thank you, bye.